Yo, 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 thanks for coming back to the stream. We have another part 2 to Hassan Campbell. Hassan is mad because, well, he just mad. So I want y'all to meet a couple of Hassan's informant friends. Yeah, I want y'all to meet him. This is Umi. Umi and Hassan Campbell. There you go.
All right, people, right? Let's talk about Umi in the Hellcats. For those of y'all that don't know who the brother is, Umi is a very big YouTuber, bigger than myself, who figured out a way to sell his own cable.
Why they
In the
always
process of him
somewhere gotta refer, let everybody know, yeah, he's bigger than me. Like, bro, we know you a big YouTuber, Hassan. You don't gotta fucking constantly let everybody know that you're a YouTuber, brother. We know you're a YouTuber. We know you're a big YouTuber. We know you sold your ass and all the other shit to get here where you got. Brother, we know all that, man. Let's get to the fucking
selling
point,
his
man.
own
Let's get
cable
to the point.
for cheaper than cable, he pretty much became a multi-millionaire, right? Recently, the feds raided his house a few times, locked him up. He's facing decades in jail. So, I see Umi on the news.
Yeah, we all did. We all seen him on the news.
After he gets out of
what is he getting at?
jail, he's on the news.
Alright, how many rappers and other artists and people and influencers and YouTubers do we know that the first thing they do when they get out of prison, jail, lock up, slave camp, whatever you want to call it, when they get out of there, if y'all have not noticed, what I've noticed is that it's just something they do. It's like, I guess they get brainwashed when they're in prison. White Zaddy does whatever he does to him in prison to the point where they come out and they are now snitches. But the funny thing is, Hassan is the one that ran around and said, when you're a civilian and you snitch, it's okay. Now we have Umi snitching and it's not okay. Like, now you making me, I'm lost, bro. Like, you making me lost because, and I'm a 32-year-old man, so if I'm lost from the shit that you say out your mouth, I know it's these kids are lost. Secondly, how is that your videos are allowed to reach these kids, but yet our shit gets age restricted? Whether I cuss or not, I mean, I cuss like a sailor. I know I cuss. My shit restricted. I know. But other people that I know that don't cuss as much as I do, I don't understand why their shit is restricted. But I mean, like I said, we don't know. We're not part of go along, get along gang, so we would never know. And I don't want to be part of the go along, get along gang because y'all seen yesterday that video I dropped my subscribers of the finger penis, and I can't understand how a grown man can ask another grown man, does he have a finger penis? Yeah, it's not asking them exactly how big it is, but it's still asking them to look and see and compare their dick to their hand and give you an answer. That's something weird with that. But I mean, hey, the world we live in now, it's not nothing that I see in here that the fuck I'm even the slightest surprised over. So
Having a conversation with the news reporter. And he says to the news reporter that he don't understand why the feds didn't go get his friends. They made mad money just like him. They're even being sued by the cable companies for stealing cable, for selling illegal cable. Now, I'm like, hold up. What part of the game is this? So you sit on the news.
well, what part of the game it is, Mr. Campbell? Let me tell you what part of the game it is. It's a part of the game where you confuse people when you go around saying that, oh, you're a civilian, you're a civilian, you're a civilian. It's okay to snitch. I mean, motherfucker, you said it. No one said it but you. My bad, I was on the phone looking at something. No one said shit about this but you, Mr. Campbell. So now that he did exactly what you said he could do as a civilian, because he's not in a gang technically. So if you're not in a gang technically, according to Mr. Campbell, then you're a civilian. And if you're a civilian, if you snitch, it's not snitching. But if you're Umi and you do and you make money and you snitch, then it's something wrong with it. So Hassan Campbell, you really have to explain yourself out this one, because I don't see how when just 2 videos ago you said you, Whack, y'all all said it. Civilian, it doesn't matter if you snitch. I mean, these are the words that you said. People follow your words, Hassan. You haven't noticed? You haven't woke the fuck up yet and seen that you have a little bit of an influence with your voice? Enough to where people would do dumb shit like Umi did on the goddamn news? Yes.
And tell the news reporter you just snitched on the news and told the news that your friends was getting just as much money as you. Why the feds didn't go get them? That's like, hold up, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hey yo, Eric, yo, come out. The police got us.
Yo. It sounded like you went through that scenario before. You were too good and calm at saying, Eric, yo, they got us. Bro, you really got a man to fuck up, man.
Right. Come out of the hiding. They got you. And you trying to send them over to your friends to get locked up? Where they do that at? Where I come from, if I...
Listen here, brother. And I'm going to say it first. Where you come from came a lot of pedophiles and people who touch kids. Where you came from. Where you came from damaged the whole fucking community of people. Where you came from, it was okay to mock dead people and laugh at them. Where you come from, it was okay to touch little kids. Because if you were touched as a kid, people that's hurt, touch and hurt kids. That's what you said. Where you come from, you run with people, claim bodies that weren't yours, then go to jail and get out because you snitched and told who bodies they really were. So must I go on to Bronx, fucked up river, and no offense to the people that's there, just the people that dealt with Hassan and was in the Hassan era are the people that I'm referring to. So no, I'm not talking about the whole Bronx River projects. I would never disrespect somebody like that. But yes, I am talking about one of y'all own that y'all created. Who knew? One of the people who knew that what was going on. So shout out Layla. I don't feel bad for that Zulu Nation, the first gay hip hop group or whatever she said, because she damn near right, bro. After all these years, the shit that came out, how are you mad, bro? She damn near right. If not, she is right. So, where you come from ain't a good place. And nothing you say comes from a good place. And I'm wondering when everybody will wake up and see what the fuck me, Kwame, Forgotten Kings, and Gravity, and Carcino are all talking about. But let's go on and let Hassan ask himself out, pause, because he might like that.
I got caught. I'm hoping that my brother got away. I don't want them to go in with me. With friends like that, who needs enemies?
He's right.
If they wasn't thinking about
He's right.
going to get your man.
We're friends like that. You're right, bro. Who needs enemies? Your apps. That's about the smartest thing you said since I've ever even known of you on here. About the smartest thing you said. I'm proud of you, Hassan.
You just dropped a suggestion that it basically told, yeah, they was getting as much money as me. Why did they get them? Do you want them to get them? Why are you telling them, persuading them, and admitting that they was doing the same thing that you was doing? Why would that come out of your mouth?
Well, one, if you're smart, just because somebody said you did something doesn't mean the cops is automatically going to come and lock you up and say, oh, we got proof because he said you did it. So I'm not even going to dig in too deep on that part, because we all know how the court system go. Just because you say they did something doesn't mean that that's necessarily what's going to happen or what's the truth. But people like you who keeps reiterating it, or that's how it becomes so circumstantial, if that makes sense, that it becomes the truth. Damn near.
Inquiring minds want to know. I know I'm. See, the times that we living in right now, is crazy, man. That's crazy. To actually hear, maybe y'all need to hear it for yourself.
President comes behind us. They don't know, man. When they do things like this, they take people's livelihoods. You know, so this is sort of a big relief for me. Obviously.
You look like you're doing pretty good.
Oh, and look, they said that everything that I've done was criminally, and we're back to flourishing again with other business ventures, which means that, you know, I've always done something right. You know, I just feel like, you know, I found a loophole.
What's the difference in him, Hassan, of finding loopholes and making money than it is President Trump finding loopholes and only paying $700 a year in taxes? What the fuck is the difference, Hassan? He found a loophole that you didn't find. Fuck is you mad for?
I ran through it and I did great. You know, there's other colleagues of mine that are in the same business that I was in. They never got in trouble with the FBI. They're right now, you know, they're getting sued by DirecTV. And the FBI never had any interest in them. And, you know, that's my question to them. Like, how come my colleagues get to run off with $200-300 million and I was the only one targeted out of it? Maybe it's because, you know, we were probably driving.
Hey, Omi, man. Yeah, I'm going to say it. You're dumb for this shit because you were the flashy one. Yeah, I understand all that is good. But none of this. We're referring to this shit to the Hassan. Not really towards what you did and you snitching and you dry snitching and you not wanting to go down, because that's what everybody does. Everybody's built for tough, and then they built for forward and built for tough, and then they go to court, they get locked up, and then they start singing like a hummingbird.
Driving down to 95 and they looked over, you know, they make $70,000 a year. Who the hell is this fat guy driving a Lambo?
You said two things in a video.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're prepared to go to jail. Is that still the case?
If
See, the crazy part about it is,
and this is why I say, and this is kind of to wrap it up and tie it in with Polite. This is why I say Polite is innocent, because people that say they're ready to go to jail, they got all their affairs in order and everything set up, 9 times out of 10 that's because they did something illegal. They know what they did, and they know there's a possibility of finding out and getting caught. I'm not ready to go to jail. I would never be ready to go to jail. I would never have everything set up and my endeavors in order to be going to jail. So Hassan might have a point on this one. 1 point. I still don't fucking like you. I've never agreed with you. But you have a point on this topic only. On this video only do you have a point. Don't run with this shit and think because I said you had a point, now you're going to run around with it. No. Because I still owe you, Hassan, because every time I make a video about you, that 718 number blows my phone up and I'm getting tired of it. Okay? Okay, boy?
when you listen to him, yeah, he's prepared to go to jail, but you also sound like you preparing to take somebody with you. That's what that sound like. You even dropped the they made, if they made $200 to $300 million.
Let me cut you off right here, Hassan.
So
Make means a total of what you made. That's not what you have in the bank account. That's not what you have. That's what they made in the run that they did it. Total. Secondly, they most likely they got about a couple $100 million hidden somewhere, because this is exactly what I would do. Thirdly, I just really feel like Hassan's mad because he hasn't thought about the loopholes or has the money. Because it seems like he's sitting there thinking and plotting on how he can do a plan or something. But maybe if you start running around telling your kids to shut the fuck up every 5 seconds and actually care about them. Because you always do a video in one of two places. Your house, hotel. So where are these other houses that you have, these other women that you have? Oh, y'all didn't notice that? Have y'all noticed that when Hassan is in a hotel or some shit like that, he has intros and he's not showing you the camera. He's not doing this. He's not doing this. He's not showing you the phone. He's actually having a video as a part of his video. Then when he hits certain places, it's only him. I think that he be with Eric in that fucking hotel, bro. I really do. I think he be with Eric in that fucking hotel. Because if you got all these multiple wives, like what would be the reason for you to go to the hotel, bro? Like I don't get why you go to the hotel and you so called got 4 and 5 wives and 4 and 5 houses to go to, but yet when you decide to go out or you decide to do something, you're always in a hotel.
The Mo Fame from Love and Hip Hop just got 17 years in jail, and he didn't have half that money. You dudes made over $300 million. And you told their personal business. You just told the news that your partners made 200 or 300 million. You just said that out of your mouth. You just told on them.
Hey Hassan,
Get ready to see what's happening.
how much dry snitching have you done in this couple months, years, wherever, how long you been on here? How much dry snitching have you done, little light skinned boy? Because you can't contradict yourself when you did exactly, if not worse, and if not more shit than Umi, as far as like the snitching goes. Cause we, Lord knows, we know you don't got that type of money.
It is what it is. You actually sat up there and tried to persuade the feds to put your friends through the same thing that you going through right now.
And hold up, Hassan.
This is why I tell
Hold
you.
up, Hassan. Who did you persuade when you asked me to jail for that body that you didn't do? And all of a sudden, I ain't gonna say no names of who's locked up now for those bodies. What did you do, you fucking rat? Like, for real, you get me mad. Stop talking shit with your big luck. Let me shut up. Cause your little gay ass to get my goddamn shit struck down. Look at you, fucking cockeyed, fucking lazy-eyed motherfucker.
Yeah, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. In this case, he ain't rocking nobody's snot box. He's just trying to make sure his friends get buried alive. I can't look at it any other kind of way. That's foul. Matter of fact, let me know. Let him know in the comment section how foul that works.
Hey, remember that video? Remember that video when Hassan was telling on the motherfuckers that shot at the bull on the scooter and all this other shit? So what is he talking about? Cause he did a lot of dry snitching on the talking about they got guns in the bodega and if you call the cops and some other shit, somebody on probation, if you call the probation officer you can get them locked up. Did you not do all that shit but never went to court for ban? Like for real, bro. You did a lot of suspect shit. And then you get up on here and tell people what they can and can't do after you done did all of that same shit that they did. I would never understand you. Ever. Because you're not a man.
The feds come looking at me. Why they not looking at him? He made 200-300 million. Wow. What about your friends? I said they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Them backstabbers.
Hassan, you don't have any friends. Nobody, trust me, nobody wants your life. Your booty hole allegedly all stressed the fuck out. Your lips always glossy. Nobody wants your life, brother. So don't even get up on here and try to pull that whole shit of backstabbers, watch your circuit before they hurt you, rock your snot box, turn your TV off. Like, How about this? How about after this video, don't fucking call my phone from that 718 number, blow my phone up, crying for me to take them videos down. Don't do it, because I will expose your ass the next time you call my phone. Is that understood? And I had to go live to say that. Is that a fucking understood, homeboy?
They smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you.
And make sure Hassan is not a part of your circle, because he will hurt you. I'm gonna end it right here, man. 7420 TV. Hi, man. I think it's the podcast. Hassan is a trash ass content creator. He's a trash ass blogger. He's a trash ass podcast hoster. I just want to know, bro. You keep saying that you a podcaster. Where's your podcast? Where's your mic? Where's your setup? Where's your studio? Like, I'm in my studio. Hey, I'm in my studio. Where your studio at, bro? Like, how you got a podcast? Now that we done with this video, it's time for some real talk, man. Real talk shit. I want no feedback on how everybody feels about this Mr. Campbell Soup guy, man. And the trash ass videos that he's post, that the lies he's post. I can, man, in fact, give me a second. Give me about 3 minutes. I bet I got another video up of him contradicting the shit out of himself. Real shit. Man, in fact, hold on. Hold on. I got one. Hold on. I'm gonna play one of my videos real quick. I'm gonna play one of my videos real quick about that Tammy shit. Just real quick. Just so you can see the same tendencies that he has. It's the same way that fucking Hassan acts the same way as Tammy. They all act the same fucking way. Yo. Hi, my Stinks the podcast. This is a little story on I really want y'all to see why Tammy is so stuck on his white zaddy, his him and his white zaddy, his white tactics that he does and all the other shit.
Yes, that's it. If you got to drive your kid across town,
when
I became a senior, I fell out with my high school coach. So there was a white dude in another.
So he most likely fell out with his black high school coach. Let's let everybody know that.
District who wanted me to come play for their school.
Okay.
So I transferred. And you know how I transferred? That white man used to drive from his house to come pick me up.
Now, like Kwame broke down my video earlier or yesterday when he said it ain't that easy. You gotta get an address. Custody papers has to be signed. Mom and daddy gave to the white man at a young age, so he groomed that ass up, huh? He groomed you, boy. That's why he knows how to be black when he knows to be black, and he knows how to be white when he need to be white. That's Tammy for you.
To take me to school with him and his son.
Y'all hear that, right? White Zaddy did all that. I don't know who gonna do that for a little black boy. But White Zaddy did it, though.
Every morning.
Every morning.
All it cost him was gas. He didn't have to do anything but enroll me in that school.
And I'm gonna clip it and end it right here. So No. He had to do more than that. He had to tap that ass a couple times. He had to change that address. He had to get your mom and daddy to turn over the custody papers, boy. You know what he had to do to get your ass in that school. Let's not do it. So in order for him to enroll you in school, Tammy, mommy and daddy had to sign no parental rights to him. So now he became your white zaddy. Hey, Kwame, you gonna have fun with this one. I'm out of here.
That was it.
Look at that shit. And so do y'all kind of see why White Zaddy, why Tammy is the way he is? He was groomed from a very, 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 very young age. He was groomed. So he pretty much knows the way around how the white man works, because he is the white man. He's just got a black face on. And honestly, he could just be black faced. He could be. Now, I got another video I want y'all to see. This video is about the mental state of an individual who, I told y'all, he's fucked up in the head, bro. Like, he's really fucked up in the head. I want to put the video up now. And it's no other than Mr. Campbell himself. Like, it's always Mr. Campbell. Like,
Got this mattress and it came in a box.
when you're a fuck up, the way he's a fuck up, you'll see why. Like, this guy, right? He literally was just walking around. Now, you know he's in a safe neighborhood because he's just walking around. No, I'm not bullshitting y'all. See, this guy is walking around. Like, literally. Someone needs to check on the mental state of this guy. Like, this is Hassan Campbell walking in complete blackness in the dark. And of course, like I said, it's a good neighborhood because he wouldn't be doing it. Hassan's not tough at all, so he damn sure would not be walking in no Bronx River and all this shit like that. He got a hoodie on because nobody see his face. I don't know what he wants y'all to be scared for him. He wants somebody like this is crying out for attention. This is what you do when you cry for attention. I told you. My wife said a long time ago that he like Baby Bot, man. He's soft. He's soft. Why are you walking around, Mr. Campbell? Nobody would ever. Nobody cares. Like, that's somebody that wants you to care about them. Now, I might have a roast session later. I don't know yet, man. But what I do know is, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, man. I need y'all in my room. I need y'all in my lives, man. I need y'all in here. I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna give up. Tyson Campbell. That's Tyson for you, man. Tyson motherfucking Campbell, man. Then he started crying, right? Oh, I got something for y'all. Hold on. I got something even better for y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Watch this. Yo, about to see how, cause it's crazy, cause he acted two different ways. When he was on Queen's Flip, he acted like so gangster about it. But when he was on Leela Williams shit, this motherfucker acted like a true female. But like I said, people never believe shit. Never ever believe shit until you literally like smack them in the face with it. So I guess what I have to do is smack in the face with it. So paste that there. Bow. So real quick before I play this, I want to do a disclaimer real quick because I don't know how this woman is gonna act about me using her video because I used it once before when I did the Randy Savage interview. I did Randy Savage, so I don't know how she's going to act. So I'm put a disclaimer on this video. It's fair use. I'm just commentating on it and letting people see the difference between Mr. Campbell then and how Mr. Campbell acts now, because he acts totally different now. Like he dropped his whole act. Give me a second. It's not. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Alright, so. Alright, I start right here. Guys, I don't know why. This video doesn't seem like it wants to play. And I know why. Because you're gonna see how Hassan was acting back then. Like, he acted so humble. He was so kiss ashes. He was talking proper. All type of shit. And then it just like turned for the worse. Almost. But here you go right here.
Matter of fact, that was somewhere around last summer. I runs into a guy, and it came back to me. He was with another guy. He was autistic, and I can remember Bam making this dude give me oral sex when I was younger. So when I seen him, I grabbed him. But then when I grabbed him, the guy that he was with was like, yo, what are you doing? Then I looked at him. I'm like, hold up, there's something wrong with him. But even when it happened to me back in those days, I remembered it was something wrong with him. It was something slow about him. The only problem, what I found out later on about this dude that was autistic, that he made give me oral sex, is that he had a brother that looked identical to him. So now I was a little bit confused of which of the two, but they both are retarded. So either way, it's the same thing. And the other one that wasn't there, that they saying that might have been him, he's in a mental hospital right now. So it comes to show you, and he's been, from what I understand, he's been bugging out. But Bam made an autistic, a retard. I knew it was something wrong. In those days, I never knew what autism was. So I knew it was something wrong with him. I could always remember his glasses. He had real thick bifocals. And he was real skinny, real light skinned.
Now, the reason why I didn't pause it on that one part when he said he let an autistic person suck his thingy, I wanted y'all to hear him say that Bam made it happen. So how does somebody, first of all, somebody making somebody do that to you, bro? And you letting it happen all the way up to you're finished? Like, come on. What type of fucking fools do you think we are, bro? But mind you, like I said, this is Poppy Hassan Campbell. This is about 4 or 5 years ago. But let's this look at how his demeanor is now as opposed to now. Look at it.
Looked like, he just looked real weird. And when I seen him, what some say that it wasn't him, it was the other brother, but it's still the same. They both was retarded. And this is what Bam did. He made him take advantage of me. This is what he did. First, he breaks you in by watching, and this is watching. You had to watch him do it to others. You had to watch the porn. You had to sit up there, and you're supposed to masturbate or jerk yourself off in front of him. Or if you wouldn't do it because you're uncomfortable, he would actually be pulling on you. And it's crazy because, I don't even want to get into details, but certain things, certain acts that happens with me or happen with me with females, it would just gross me out. And you'll have your wife sitting up there saying to you, yo,
Wait. So you telling me after the Bam thing, from 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever this happened till now, women gross your wife, man. If I'm not going to say women, your wife grosses you out still to this day. Because it might just 4 or 5 years ago. And previously, how many years ago before this interview did it actually happen? Y'all got to think about it. Either that or he been putting this act on for a very long time.
You fucking all these other bitches, or you just been fucking, like, things are popping my head and it
One
just
second, I'll be
grosses me
right
out,
back.
and the actor just, I go limp.
Let the video play.
Was he just trying to, I mean, I get the pedophile thing, but then also people his age, was he just trying to turn everybody out? Like, if you're hetero, that's just not good enough for him. He want everybody to be gay, or what is his problem?
What I noticed about Bam don't like gay men. He don't like straight, like flaming on dudes. He don't like them. That's why he didn't like behind the scenes. He didn't like is because was gay, and whatever personal reasons too. And there was a few other dudes that was gay. He didn't like them because he knew that they was gay. He likes to turn little boys out. That's his thing. He liked the basketball player, the rough. His game is to turn you out. This is what he loves, and he loves little boys. And even the older ones that he used to deal with, he dealt with them from little boys until they matured.
So he didn't like a gay guy his age, but a flaming gay guy, he wasn't into
Nah,
that.
he ain't into that. He liked little boys.
He like roughneck little boys, regular masculine testosterone little boys.
He loved
boys will be boys.
He loved young boys. He loved children. The younger you are, the better it is. If he can catch you before you get pubic hairs, he loved it. This is Bam Bada. If he can catch you before you get pubic hairs, he loved it. This is what he do. This is what he practice, and this is what he's going to continuously do. See, when you have a movement like the Zulu Nation, you have thousands of members that's coming through your door. Everybody wants to meet Bam Bada. He's a celebrity. And if they don't want to meet Bam, they want to meet somebody around Bam that's still leading right to Bam. This is Bam's house, the Zulu Nation. This is his castle. This is his church. So when they talk about, we're going to move on in the Zulu Nation, like he said, this is my house.
Let's talk about why, I hear you talking about him having other homes, other places. Let's talk about why you think he never moved from Bronx River.
Well, Bam had a house in Connecticut.
So while I was gone, I hope y'all got to just get a little glimpse about this man and see, what he doing, type of motherfucker he is, and some other shit. I mean, I already seen the video. I pretty much know. So this is pretty much for people who haven't seen the video. I mean, I pretty much know this lame ass guy. What the fuck he gonna lie about? But like I said, think about it. Look how he acting. This is 4 years ago. So dude, 4 years ago plus whenever this happened, before this actual interview, he still know where Bam lived at. He had a house in Connecticut. He had got his dick sucked by an autism kid. Now, I have an autistic kid. So I know how that goes. They don't just do shit because you say do it. So, no, you forced him to do it. Or Bam forced him or persuaded him to do that shit. Like, come on, man. That's not play stupid. Because the more you play stupid, the more madder I get. And I will expose you.
He had a few houses that I understand. But I've been to the one in Connecticut. And Connecticut is a little bit, where he was, it's isolated from the hood. When you're dealing in the area, the suburbs, it's tend to stand out. You're gonna stand out a little bit more pulling shit like that. You dealing with the hood. You dealing with people that have issues. Their moms is a dope fiend, father's a dope fiend, cracked out. Bam took advantage of the crack era. So when you go to Connecticut, where he was living, he had a house in Connecticut. He took me to that house, took advantage of me in that house. I will never forget when he took me to Connecticut, because when he took me there, this is how I knew when Ron Savage said.
So when did he ever say?
He pulled his pants down. He didn't penetrate him.
When? Like, so when did he ever say? Not then, but recent, like the last couple interviews he did leading up to 2020, 2021. When did he bring up this whole shit happening in Connecticut thing? Like, I'm telling you, man, look at this guy. Just look at him and listen to the lies.
He just thied them. He did the same thing to me when I went to Connecticut. It was like I felt trapped off. See, in Bronx River, once you get out of that room, I could open up that door, run up the hill, and go home. In Connecticut, I was stuck there till it was time for us to get in that car and leave. That's why I never want to go back. You know, and sometimes going with Bam is real slick. You get in the car and you go with Bam, you might be at an amusement park. You might be backstage with some type of celebrity. I've been all over to different shows, so it's like, wow, where we going this time? So that's how he got me to the Connecticut house. You get in the car with Bam, you see, you outside, can't do nothing to you. All right, we going somewhere fun. And a lot of times, it's always been a group of us. This time it's me. I'm in Connecticut. I'm in the house. Now, I just remember him. He didn't penetrate me. I just remember my thighs with Vaseline and him humping between my thighs until.
So what I should have did is link this video with the whole finger penis video and let y'all see that Charlamagne and God of Envy taught us what finger penis was and Hassan taught us what thighin was. I didn't know you should grease the fuck out your thighs and let that man go to work and go to town on your ass. You a big, dumb, goofy ass like another man just beat your thighs in. So he raped your thighs, Hassan. So what you're telling me, Hassan, is he raped your thighs. That's basically what you're saying. He raped your fucking thighs. Grown ass man, he raped your thighs and you couldn't stop that. I don't get it. You're fucking nasty. You let it happen. You figured, oh, it's not my asshole, so it's okay. And the reason why I'm talking that vulgar like that is if we can do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do everything these fucking lame asses doing. Every tactic y'all use, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna let it keep playing, cause I don't have to even say shit. He fucks himself up in every video. From 4 years ago until now. Do y'all see the shit? Do y'all see the fuckery that everybody was talking about when it comes to Mr. Campbell? I hope y'all see the fuckery, because I do. My subscribers do. But 300 and something of his subscribers don't.
He masturbated, he came.
He came,
did
huh?
The same thing to Ron. When Ron Savage said that, I knew he was in line. You did the same thing to me. And I want to go back. When I think about it now, I was like, wow. You know, and sometimes you ain't penetrate me like that because you knew I had to go home to my mother.
Now remember that Ron Savage interview I did when I said look at Ron Savage's demeanor and look at Hassan's demeanor and look, you could tell that the shit really happened to Ron Savage. Then why years later you calling Ron Savage a fucking liar, Hassan? Why? You better pray to God I don't find that video of you calling him a liar. So I'm gonna put this video side by side with it, cause you said it. And then years later, he's a liar now, right? Because you got your fame and fortune off of it now. He's a liar. It's time to move on to the next target. Let's bury this shit. Let's get rid of it. That's exactly what you wanted to do, right?
And that's a sign right there that 9 times out of 10, she was going to see. So he knew not to do that. He didn't do that.
What do you know about the stabbing incident?
When I first heard about Bam being stabbed, I got the phone call. Me and Jerry. Jerry's like my older brother. He was also the captain of Shaka Zulu over me, you know, under BO. And we get the phone call and we rush to the hospital because we sit up there thinking like, damn, what happened? Why would somebody stab Bam? So we get to the hospital, and outside the hospital, it's like maybe 100, 200 people out there. All probably pretty much got the phone call. And Ahmed is standing there. And, you know, Ahmed wasn't standing there at first. He was in the back because he got stabbed too. So when he finally came out, Bam was still in the back. I think they kept Bam overnight. Ahmed came out. He came out to us. They didn't really let us go to the back because Tafiq was back there with Bam. And I think Tafiq and Pepsi.
So now he's naming everybody that was there that knows about it. Because if he got stabbed up, they're pretty sure everybody knows why he got stabbed up. So Hassan, y'all all knew. It was just fine because y'all was benefiting from that situation. And the moment y'all stopped benefiting, when he got stabbed up and the shit about to hit the fan, because now everybody wants to know why he got stabbed up, all of a sudden now you go against him like you always do.
He was back there in the back with Bam.
All
So
fucking ways.
in that hospital, they only let certain people back there. So when Ahmed came out, I looked at him, just gave him a look, and he looked at me, and he put his head down, and I looked at him, and I shook my head, and he was like, so I knew right then and there it was foul play. Still wasn't 100% sure. Bam gets out of the hospital, goes to Bam house. When we get to Bam house, now it's me and Jerry again. Let's find out
Why are you
what's going
going
on with
back
Bam.
to a fucking house, Hassan, that you keep saying that this guy raped you? I wouldn't go back to another house that a guy raped me at and molested me and all type of shit. Talking about it's the what they call that dumbass shit when you go back to your abuser. I don't want to hear that shit. Not from a grown ass man. And then you always sticking your lips out. You got no facial hair. And then 4 years later, you become this macho man killer with 2 bodies. But yet the real motherfuckers in jail. So where's everybody at, Hassan? That came to his rescue that day in that fucking hospital. That's what I want to know. Where are they, Hassan? Where did they go?
House. Bam got a few people in there. Now I'm pretty much analyzing Bam's house from the story I was gathering from what they was telling. I goes to Bam back room, and I looks in his room.
I can't figure out why. To me, man, does this seem like it's staged? It's just, to me, it seems staged. It seemed like this answers are staged. It seemed like you studied Ron Savage. You studied his demeanor, the words he used, the eye contact. It sounded like you did all that. And then turn around years later. Like, I'm stuck on this shit and somebody's gonna remember this shit.
And room is small. There's not that much space to walk on past his bed. Bam got stabbed in his bedroom. Ahmed got stabbed in his bedroom. Ahmed said that he went to the store to go get a sandwich, and when he came back, that he heard Bam screaming. So he ran back there, and he started fighting with the kid, and the kid stabbed him too. Now, when I went in the room, first thing that comes to my mind is there is no room to walk by in this room. What are you doing in this? What was he doing in Bam's bedroom? Bam said the kid was there the night before. He left. He said he came back like he was like delusional, like his brain wasn't there. Now,
All y'all brain not there. Didn't he fucking rape? Didn't he rape you? Thigh you? This is why I think he really thied you, bro. I told you, I didn't know what thigh was until you came along the scene. And I didn't know what finger penis was. My wife didn't even know what finger penis was. So that should tell you something. That should tell you that there's no way that 2 grown men came out with 2 words and sayings that are, I feel like, female sayings. Well, it's me though.
now that I think about it, I'm saying, well, damn, did you date rape him? Because it sounded like you giving part of the truth. He wasn't there. He went in the kitchen. He stabbed Bam with one of his kitchen knives. Now, here's my thing. What was you doing in Bam's house? Bam don't just let anybody in his house.
So Bam don't just let anybody in their house, right? Why the fuck were you in his house? Oh, those fucking times, Hassan. Do you see why Kwame always says, you bitches are easy to beat because you dumb? You hang your own self. You give me the ammo, bro, to just dig in your ass. Pause. You give me the ammo. You just said he don't let everybody in his house, but you keep saying how you was in his house, how you went to the house in Connecticut, how y'all went on holding hands on the boardwalk. What else did y'all do together? Ride a little teapot, fucking ride the goddamn amusement park. What else did y'all do? What else? You know about him trafficking little boys and shit. You know about that. Y'all all know about that. And that's funny because I'm gonna do some research and see around the time that he was trafficking these little boys. Because at a time and point, it was a lot of black kids going missing. At one point in time. And motherfucker, by God, you better pray to God I don't link you to that shit.
Bam paid for the cab for that kid to come to his house. Same routine when he moved out of Bronx River. Now you in Parkchester. You live in the Bronx River. He want to molest you over at Parkchester. You take a cab. He's always paying for the cab. This is what Bam do. So
You
now the
know.
kid stabs him.
You know what? They just like that R. Kelly shit, and this is why I'm getting mad. R. Kelly's dumb. I'm going to say it allegedly. He couldn't read or write. So how was he booking these tickets for these women and these plane rides and these bookings and all this shit? He had help. The same way, it seems like that Hassan and the whole Zulu Nation helped Bam, because how you know that if a kid was on the A side, he raped him on the B side, and he took a nigga from the B side and he raped him on the A side? Like, how do you know the inner workings, bro, of the inner workings of how he fucking molested these kids and how he gets them? How do you know? And then how is this man allowed to walk around knowing all the foul shit that he know that he, yeah, you, because birds of a feather flock together. So I'm gonna say you, all y'all, allegedly, were down on the shit because you knew if you're not fixing the problem, what they say, you're a part of the problem. If you're not helping the problem, you're a part of the problem. So, Mr. Big Arms, Mr. Bigums, Popeye the Sailor Man with the gut. Since you like talking about people and you like looking at lips, you and Tammy like to take a picture with cats on his ass, like, you bitches really easy to beat, man. Like, I can just get on a live one day, go find a random video of Hassan Campbell and destroy the man because he's asinine. He like, do you see the bags on his eyes? The stress. His wife probably saying, oh sorry, his living home girlfriend is probably saying, nigga, if you don't bring some money in here, I'm taking the kids and I'm leaving. So he said, listen baby, I'm gonna play gay. Yeah, even though I was fucking with Bam, I'm gonna act like I wasn't. I'm gonna act like he raped me and I'm gonna get this money. And as soon as August 14th goes away, baby, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna vanish. Cause Hassan did vanish for a little minute. Then came back with a little hotel video. Then came back with a 3-hour live. Then came back walking around. Yeah, I know all his videos in the order. Know why? It's called research. When you study a person, see, I'm the type of person. I'm gonna fucking tell you this, cause you still ain't gonna beat me, motherfucker. I'm a type of person. I study you, bro. I study you. I study everything you do, character, everything. One thing I don't study is your pockets. I don't care about them, about your pockets. But I know you enough, bro, to know that you ain't about shit. I know you enough to know that every time I do a video about you, I get a call from a 718 number that blows my phone up about 4 times in a row. So I know, and the thing is, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know it's you. Ever since the Z Banger video came out, you had a problem with me, and I've been trying to reach out to you. I've been trying to talk to you. See, out of everybody that was coming at you and digging in your ass, pause, I was the more civilized one that said, you know what, let me hear him out, but fuck you. Because now I officially know your Kiwi shirt wearing ass is a part of them.
And I'm in Bam's house trying to get the story. He's telling me that the kid was delusional and he just bugged out. And then he, after Ahmed fought him off, he stabbed Ahmed, he ran out the door. So both of them got stabbed. Bam shows me the picture of the dude. I looks at the picture and I'm like, wow, he looks like me. A baby all in the face. So it just automatically, I took the picture. I held the picture for a while. And then after a while, I got rid of it. I don't know why I got rid of it, but after a while, because, you know, I was like, I didn't feel right. Let me get this out of here. So when I went outside Bam's house, now Jerry's in the inside, Zulu from Bronx River. He tells me Bam just got out of jail in Brazil for the kid that he molested out there, but the politicians over there was Zulu, so they got him out. I was like, wow.
So don't you see how he know all this shit, but yet he ain't stopped none of this shit? And this is what Kwame was talking about, man. Like I said, man, you ain't helping fix the problem. You're a part of the problem, motherfucker. Hey, I got a surprise for y'all. My bad. I went in the kitchen real quick. I seen some shit. I said, yo, I gotta put this shit up there, man. Hold on, let me see. Let me get this on camera. There we go. Hey, Hassan, chunky motherfucker. Yo, let me stop if I get copyright for that shit.
Now I had to take this home with me. constantly looking at this picture. I runs into another brother named from Bronx River.
Another
Yo,
snitching.
Bam got locked up in Brazil. I was out there with him. Now he confirms the story again, which I really don't need to. I know who Bam is. I know what Bam does. They all do. We all do. And I say this, and
So
I have
you
to
know
say
what
this
Bam
again.
does?
Anybody who travels with Bam,
And yeah, I'm going to
is
talk over
sleeping
you.
with him. Or
You
watches
know
him
what Bam
sleep
does,
with
bro, and
younger
you don't do
children.
nothing about it.
Anybody.
You know what he do? You said it again. I think it's about like the 80,126 million time that he said that he knows everything Bam does. And this man can walk around freely. Y'all gotta do something, man. I'm almost at my time limit, man. So, I'm gonna let Hassan talk a little bit more and fuck himself a little bit. Then I'm gonna be off of here. Y'all see me later.
I don't care who they are. Bam's not taking you nowhere with him if you're not down with that. Because he knows what's going to go down when he get there. And if you ain't sleep with him, he tried you. So we all know, how Bam get down. So pretty much me looking at that picture, it played on me for a while. Behind the scenes for a while, I was talking to Tafiq, Muhammad, Ahmed, a few of them. Oh, the Zulus like, yo, when Zulu Warriors started up again, I said to them, if I'm going to be down with Zulu Warriors, and I'm going to come back because a lot of us branched off from the Zulu Nation. We not going to say why.
Why? Hold up. I'm sorry how dumb Hassan is. He said, a lot of us branched off from the Zulu Nation. I'm not going to tell you why. We know why. We know the reason why is y'all didn't want to go down with knowing that Bam was fucking little boys and thigh-ing grown men like you. You didn't want everybody to know that Bam got your lips all nice and soft and glossy from the years of sucking his dick. And I'm not going to say allegedly because the shit is true. Now that I know there's a couple Hassan fucking fans in here. I know they are because I can see them. I just chose not to click over and look at them. I'm going to tell y'all this one more time. Y'all are following a mental psychotic pedophile who told y'all if you were touched as a kid, people that touch kids, and Hassan told you what? He was touched at 12 years old by his brother. That's what he said, right? You know what Hassan forgot to mention? Because I feel like a man creates a man, meaning when you get your wife pregnant, if your son come out as a man, if your son come out a little on a swinging side, then that's the man's problem. If you come out a man, you're a man. Well, Hassan's firstborn son is a trans, I believe. Nothing wrong with that. But if you notice, Hassan never talks about him. Nobody never even seen him. We know about him because Hassan's hurt. Hassan's a bitch deep down inside, because to create something like that, not saying nothing's wrong with it, Hassan had to be a bitch because it came from him. My son's all boy. Boy as you can fucking get it. I mean, break beds, pick up mice, all type shit. So, if he had a little bit of swinging, a little bit of softness in him, you know what his mom would have did to me? Fucked me up. Know why? Because if anything soft in him would have came from me. Vice versa, if I had a girl and she came out like that, then it would be something that the mom did or in the mom genes. You get it? So that means that Hassan created another him. This time he created a him that he wanted to always be. See, Hassan's hiding what his son is. So what his son is what Hassan wants to be. If anybody gets that.
Well, I can tell you why, because we all knew what the hell was going on with that man. We branched off for years. Muhammad might have been going for like 15 years. Comes back, forms the Zulu Warriors, and pretty much the Zulu Warriors was doing big things, good things with the security. So I said to him, if I'm going to be a part of this, we got to confront Bam. Because Bam is still doing stuff. They kept trying to brush it off. So one day I had to talk with Tafiq. Tafiq told me, my job is to be the cleanup man. Not to stop him and tell him where he going wrong, but to clean it up. So after a while, there was one day I was watching. I think it's CSI.
Oh yeah, we gotta watch out. You forgot. Hassan refers his life to TV. Hassan will be the first one to tell you that every man on TV raised him. He'll tell you that. He'll be like, it's your fault. Y'all told us that hoes ain't shit. Y'all told us to bang, 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 bang. Like, yeah. Remember? Styles P. Shout out, man, because I got his intro, man. That's my nigga, man. Shout out Styles P, man, for letting me use his intro. For not fucking copyrighting that shit, man. I appreciate you, brother. Hassan tried to come at him. And I'm like, damn, bro. So, because Styles P changed his life, people can't change. See, it's people like Hassan that when you change, keep bringing that shit back. Styles admitted it. Styles said, yeah, I talked about all that shit. Yeah, I did most of that shit, if not all of that shit. But I changed myself. I got juice bars now. I'm hiring the youth. I'm helping the community. Same with Jim Jones. Same with a lot of rappers that I feel like Hassan's mad because he can't blame the rappers no more. It ain't the rappers. It's them new generation motherfuckers that you got to deal with, Hassan. The ones that you created. Yes. These are your doings. You have a youth following behind you, Hassan, that listens to your every word, man. And all I tried to do for the last couple months was try to get in contact with you and talk to you, brother, and let you know from a 30-year-old's point of view who still got a lot of comments with the youth that, bro, what you doing ain't working. But hey, you don't fucking listen, so you fucked yourself. Now, let's get at this lime green shirt you got on. You can't even button your top button, you thick neck motherfucker. The last thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna end it right here, because I can't take bullshit too much. It gives me a headache. I'm gonna let y'all decide what y'all want to do. If y'all want to subscribe to this motherfucker, because I sure don't. If you can see, you can tell. I told y'all one more time, I'm 714. He got me so motherfucking mad I don't remember my name. It's 7420 TV. Hi, Mom. Think it's a podcast. It'll be here when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Hassan gots to go. Remember, if you ain't helping, you're fucking part of the problem. If you ain't helping fixing the problem, you're part of the problem, Hassan. Oh, and Hassan, be yourself. If you want to wear a dress and you want to wear all the other shit, go ahead and be yourself. We know you do. We know what you and that five guy do behind the scenes.